Welcome to Her Big Girls. I'm Momtaku.
I'm Luna.
And Luna, we screwed up.
Did.
We somehow managed a 2-hour Attack on Titan podcast and never once mentioned the new trailer.
And we were very excited about it. And from the comments, looks like everyone else was too. And they were very disappointed that we completely did not discuss the season 4 trailer.
And what's funny is that
Oh.
we did. All last month, we talked about it. Should we do a reaction? Should we do a reaction? And I don't know, we just both got really caught up in life. But we can also blame Mitaku because he didn't mention it either. So we'll blame our guests as well. Like, we're all fake fans, apparently.
Yes, we're making it up to you now. So we're going to react to the trailer and then give you some thoughts on it and also on the new studio.
Okay, so I am super excited and hype, and the trailer was everything I wanted. But I think the best thing about it has been watching the anime only reactions because they are so confused.
They are, and it's brilliant. They're like, who is that? Who is
Hmm.
that? Is that Levi? Who is that man? And then it's Mikasa. Ah, my favorite one was the guy who's like, they're at war. What
Right.
happened? The whole world went to shit, and then Willie Tiber keeps talking. He's like, wait, he is the cause of the shit.
But at the
And I
end
just
of
lost it.
season 3, they did show some of this. So it's not like that this is all should be completely shocking to anime viewers. There were those scenes of military at the end of season 3. So there was
But
a
there was a
hint.
lot of at the end of season 3 that even we haven't seen yet in the manga. The kids in the school uniform. So yeah, I don't think they really knew what to expect.
Maybe not. For
I
both.
want to know, what was your initial reaction after watching it for the first time?
I mean, mostly I was just kind of screaming about it being Mappa Studio because if I had my pick, that's who I would hand it off to. And it's not that I didn't appreciate the job that Wit Studio did. I thought it was amazing. But I am in love with Masao Marami, who is the founder of Mappa, Madhouse, and, anime legend, and the work that he's done and the people he chooses and the projects that he selects are always just super exciting to me. I mean, I was excited about Mappa. I was excited that Sawano is back. And I, at
Yes.
first, was confused about the director, but I later became very excited about the director. And I have a story about that.
Momtaku, quite often, I don't know often, compared to me, quite often she attends anime cons. Years ago, she went to one. And what happened there, Momtaku?
Right. So I do go to a lot of them, maybe 4 or 5 a year, but one of the regular ones that I go to has this knack for bringing in just amazing Japanese talent. And I would say 3 or 4 times that I've been there, the guest has been this man. These are my photos of some selfies.
Aw.
Isn't he adorable?
Awesome.
He's 5'3". He's 75 years old. And I think I've seen him 4 times. I've very carefully cropped myself out of all of these photos. But yes, this is Masao Maruami, who I'm not like that much of an otaku or anime nerd, whatever, that I know everything about anime studios and whatever, but I do know that Studio Madhouse and Mappa, that the MA in both of those is Maruama. Like, he's the founder of both. He's, I mean, you hear the word legend. He's a legend. He's just phenomenal. So whenever he's at this con, I always make it a point to go to all of his panels because how often do you get to talk to somebody who is just a legend in their field? So I think it was 2017. I was there, and Masao Marami and a guy, his last name was like Toro Kubo. They were having the U.S. premiere of Garo the Divine Flame, which I'm just like, okay, I don't know what that is, but he's going to be doing a Q&A and he's going to be introducing it, and it's Mappa, and I will go. So I ended up in a room with about 100 like real anime fans watching Garo the Divine Flame. And I I mean, have you ever heard of Garo the Divine Flame?
No,
Okay. So I get the
a
feeling
fake anime
Garo.
fan,
Okay.
sorry.
So yeah, we're both fake fans. We know this because we didn't do this reaction video. So Garo, I mean, I guess I can equate it to like adult Power Rangers or something. And it's like this, there's, it's definitely like mature audience stuff. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it was just like, I'm sitting there watching this and don't know the world building, don't know the backstory. I'm frantically Googling, trying to get any information at all about it. After it aired, I'm in the audience, and Marwama and Kubo go back and sit at the chairs, and they open it up to questions. And okay, you've met me. Like, my hand just shoots up, right? Because I'm gonna take any advantage I can to talk to these guys. And
Take any advantage to talk, period.
to talk to anybody, absolutely.
Yeah.
So Marwami points to me and through the translator says, "Before you ask a question, I want to know what you thought. I'm curious what you thought." And of course, I guess I stood out in the crowd being older adult female, whatever. Mostly guys there, and like real, you could tell like otaku guys, not just like casual fans. So I said, "I mean this as a compliment, but it was too much." I equate it to like a roller coaster where that goes from 0 to 60 and just never stops. And I told them I was just blown away. Like, I don't know the world building, don't know the story, don't know the characters, but I could not take my eyes off of it. And he and Kubo smiled and nodded, and they talked privately. And then they, through the translator, told me that it was because
Mhm.
of the director. He said that the director was brand new and this was his first directorial role, and that this particular director wanted to throw everything he could at it. And he then told me that the entire production team was so proud of the experience that everybody bought their own copy with their own money as a keepsake of the Blu-ray of this particular production. Like, they had that much pride in it. And so when it was announced that Yuichiro Hirashi, did I say that right? Probably not. Yuichiro Hayashi was the director, and I'm Googling him, and I realized this is the man they were talking about in 2017. This is that same young director, first role, that they both, I mean, they were like proud papas smiling at their child. So, yeah, so that's my story. When I realized this is the one that they were talking about, I was not at all surprised that they selected him to be the head of Attack on Titan season 4.
He's gonna throw everything he has
He
at this.
is. It's
It's
gonna
good.
be yeah, so I know he's worked on other projects in the 3 years since then, like a gambling anime that I've not seen, which is not very action-based. But if this is gonna be anything like Garo, it's gonna be, like, insane. I can promise you, it's gonna be too much.
Too much is never enough, so
I know.
I'm looking forward to it.
So, that made me feel more confident, and of course, Sawano's back, which I know everybody was concerned about.
Yes, yes. I always thought they would keep him, and then it was like, "Oh, maybe not." I'm glad to see he's still there for the final
Mhm.
season.
And from what I understand, from reading tweets from, like, the anime guy, that Araki and Hayashi have been working together very closely. Like, the passing of the baton has been something
Mm,
that everybody is, "Oh, this is an image of Hayashi."
after a lot of, sleepless nights, I'm guessing.
Yes. I was
That's
thinking
how he's
too.
gonna look by the end of season 4.
I wonder if they're all gonna buy Blu-rays. Those Blu-rays are expensive. I'm not sure, I can buy those Blu-rays.
Yeah, well, it depends also on how many episodes we're getting.
Do we know for a fact it's gonna be October that it's gonna begin airing?
That's what, was going around. But,
Okay,
yeah, there's been no confirmation of that, my knowledge.
okay.
Alright. Yeah, my initial reaction to the trailer was I love the action, still do, but I'm not sure about some character models. I thought Peak looks a bit off and, of course, Colt.
But you
So
do think that that could certainly be because of, the fact that this was preliminary animation for the most part, or
right,
no
so they might
excuses?
change that. So, I'm not gonna fault them for that at this point, but I hope it will be better in the finished product.
Mhm.
I like the voices for, like, Falco and Gabby.
I like Gabby's quite a bit. I was a little Willie Tybers was not what I was expecting, but when I found out it was from the, and I don't have any history with him. I haven't watched any animes he's been in, but, I was expecting a little more from that scene. I mean, I still got goosebumps, but I was expecting his voice to be a little more, booming and not so,
Mm, yeah.
yeah.
I wonder if this is, like, just a recording for the trailer or if it's, um,
If they're
final
actually laying down the
version.
audio yet,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They're picking up at episode 9 or chapter 92 of the manga, right? The season 3.
91, I think.
Okay, 91.
Yeah.
And the Willie Tiber speech is in chapter 101?
No, I think that's, when, Aaron already,
Okay,
tore
99.
him
So
to
that is,
bits.
so it could be fun. They could be that far along in the production at this
Could
point if
be.
they're
Yeah.
going for an October release.
Maybe they recorded several versions, one trailer and one for final product.
Maybe so.
You never know.
Well,
I
we
don't know.
haven't gotten any news from the voice actors that they're back in the recording studio, have we?
No, that's true, but, like, I'm not sure if they could be with the whole COVID thing.
Yeah, Japan. I think Japan's doing better than we are with that, so maybe they'll all be
Everyone
back
is
together.
doing better than you
Hush.
are.
We're number 1.
Oh, yeah, well, at least you're number 1 in something.
Exactly.
Make America great again.
Mm,
Oh, yeah, stay safe out there. Keep your
I will.
distance, people.
Yes. Wash your hands, wear your face mask.
Okay, so final thoughts.
Amazing. Exciting. You?
Exciting, definitely.
Yes.
I'm hyped. Can't wait.
Can't wait.
That sums it up.
And October can't get here soon enough.
Let's hope it's October. At least we'll have something to do because you're not visiting me, so
Exactly.
we can at
That's
least
right.
watch
We were
Attack on
supposed to
Titan
we were
together.
supposed to be there. Oh well. Next year.
Thanks for offering your hearts and your ears, guys, and see you for the next podcast. Bye.
Bye.